Aside from roller coasters, flat rides are some of my all-time favorite attractions to experience. This is mainly due to the distinctive ride experiences each and every one gives. These range from high throws to dizzying spinning. One thing to note is that I won't be including drop towers on this list, because while they are technically classified as flat rides, I've separated them into their own category. I also haven't ridden the best collection of flats, so just keep that in mind while watching today's video. With that out of the way, here are the top 6 flat rides I've ridden as of 2021. Number 6. Vertigo. Sadly, this is the only Starflyer I've personally experienced, despite the fact that I've been to plenty of amusement parks with the same ride. The whole experience is rather calming, which is why it only ranks number 6, but being over 100 feet in the air with a minimal restraint system is definitely something that freaks me out every ride. Not to mention, the views are really incredible if you're riding one in the right location. Number 5. Zipper. This is one of those rides where depending on the weight of your cage, your ride may change drastically. I only recall getting 2 flips on my first ride, which felt a little underwhelming, but most recently I spun like crazy. If it wasn't for another ride on this list, this would have been the ride I've experienced with the most inversions. One thing worth noting is that I've only ridden this ride with the old restraint system, so I was getting pretty tossed around the cage. I really want to try one of the new Chance Ride Zipper models with the over-shoulder restraints, but until then, this is the only experience I can talk about. Number 4. Atmosphere. This is one of the most recent flat rides I've ridden on this list, first riding it only 2 months ago. The ride system is pretty unique, as you actually have 2 different experiences you can pick from. You can opt to only go in a 180-degree swing, or all the way around for 360. Obviously, I picked 360, and later found out what the whole ride experience was about. I was definitely caught by surprise on the down swings, as they pulled a lot more G's than I was expecting. The hang time was also extraordinary, and during those moments I was out of my seat the whole time. If it wasn't for Adrenaline Peak, this would easily be the best ride in Oregon. Number 3. Unicoasters. Well, not really coasters. I've had the pleasure to ride 2 of these models, one at Belmont Park and the other at Nickelodeon Universe. I don't really know why, but I always have a blast on these. Getting to control the ride's intensity with the joystick definitely helps the fun factor to this ride, as you can do front flips, back flips, lay down on your back, hang upside down, and so much more. Number 2. Swingshot. This is the only SNS Screaming Swing I've had the chance to experience, and I'm honestly really looking forward to riding more of these in the future. The ride's essentially just one giant swing, filled with airtime and a good amount of forces. Since I only rode the smaller model of the ride at Kennywood, I'm really excited to get in the 100-foot ones and see how they compare. Number 1. TMNT Shell Shock. This is a super fun ride that gives a great flying experience. You feel just like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle soaring through the sky, although the vehicles are a bit hard to flip, especially with these older generation sky rollers. Still, the ride feels a lot taller than it actually is, and it's easily my favorite flat ride I've ridden. Well, now you know my top 6 favorite flat rides I've personally ridden. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing and look forward to more of these ranking videos in the future. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the front row.